What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Doug Liman Films, here is my review for his 2014 flick, which is titled Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat, whatever you want to call this thing. They changed names so many times with this film. Anyway, Edge of Tomorrow was, of course, a film that, had one of the most horrible marketing ever. I remember when they first marketed this movie, when they first put out that first trailer for Edge of Tomorrow. It was one of the worst marketing I have ever seen. I mean, remember the first trailer for Edge of Tomorrow with "This is not a job," with that music, and then I thought the first trailer was horrible. Then the second trailer was pretty cool and all, but you need a great first trailer to win the film over. But anyway, so of course I went to see Edge of Tomorrow when it got released in theaters back in 2014. It got premiered in theaters on June 6, 2014. It premiered the same day as Fault in Our Stars. So interesting competition right there. And it's of course like a Groundhog Day scenario film, where Earth Force under the invincible aliens, and so no military unit in the world is able to beat them. And you got Tom Cruise, who portrays the role of Major William Cage, who is this officer who has never really seen combat and is assigned to a suicide mission here. And Cage finds himself into a time loop. He ends up getting killed over and over. It's pretty much Groundhog Day and Happy Death Day, And so you also got this comrade, played by Emily Blunt, who grows closer and to defeating the aliens. So they of course team up to defeat them. I mean, Edge of Tomorrow is of course based on a comic book, so there's that. Edge of Tomorrow is really good. I mean, it's a really decent sci-fi movie, great visual effects. You also had Brendan Gleeson, the late great Bill Paxton, Jonas Onsworth. You had Charlotte Raleigh, Chris McQuarrie, who of course directed Cruise in the last few Mission Impossible movies. He did a really decent job with the screenwriting in this. Emily Blunt has been talking that we could easily get you to see a sequel, but sequel still haven't happened yet. But that aside, Edge of Tomorrow is a really decent film. It's great action. Emily Blunt, this shows how great of an action star Emily Blunt could be, because I thought Emily Blunt was great in this movie. Tom Cruise, he is Tom Cruise. You know where you're getting with Tom Cruise and all. He was great in this. Of course, he worked with Doug Liman again after this movie, which was that film American Made, so there's that. He's, of course, working with Doug Liman in another movie where he's actually going to go to outer space, so keep your eye out for that whenever that gets released. But that aside, Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat, I mean, when it first got released, it was called Edge of Tomorrow. Which, by the way, the title was not so great either. I mean, Edge of Tomorrow sounds like a soap opera. Seriously. But then, they, changed the name when it got to DVD, when it premiered on DVD. I mean, they changed its name so many times. But anyway, if you guys have not really seen Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know where you can find it. You can probably find it on some streaming platforms. But give it a shot, and fingers crossed we get that sequel. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Edge of Tomorrow? If so, what's the of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is T-Moose.